This is Renee and welcome to my little world. I got some photocards of BTS from the albums Butter and also from the Map of the Soul 1 photo book set that I got recently, and I wanted to trade them with my friend Denny, which we sometimes do because he always pulls my bias and I pull members that are like easier to trade for his bias. So I decided to make pockets since I am not a collector, so I don't really have top loaders and all that stuff, so I'm making my pockets myself. And this is what it looks like folded all the way out, and I will put up the dimensions of the pocket on screen. It is like 14 by 11 centimeters for a, like, I will just call them normal photocards. And I'm also making a folder for the film strip, and that one is 14 by, I think it was 19 and a half centimeters. And I'm using my glue permanent tape roller to glue everything together, and I decided to use some gold paper to kind of give it a more of a fancy look. But you can, of course, go for paper that suits your liking. And this is what it looks like when you fold it completely. And I'm checking to see whether the photocard would fit, and it does. Then I'm taking this hole puncher and I'm doing that to kind of make an indent, if you could call it that, on the top of the pocket, so it's easier to get out the photocard. And then I decided to use some washi tape. This is just what I decided to do, but you can also like choose not to do this step when you decide to make your own pockets. But I wanted to use washi tape to show Denny which photocard is in which pocket, and unfortunately this tape didn't stick to the graininess of the glitter paper that I used, so I decided to go with a different one later. But I decided to use some washi tape for this instead of a sticker, because the sticker would like really leave glue residue when you pull it off, and I tried to make these pockets reusable, so I decided to use washi tape so Denny can pull it off and reuse the pocket if you wanted to. So here I decided to use another gold one because I still wanted to stick within the theme, and I also thought that the butter theme kind of matched the gold, orangey, coppery kind of look. And after sticking down the washi tape, I decided to kind of recreate the butter font, which is called the lobster font, if I say that correctly, on dafont.com. So I used that as kind of a guideline, and I peeked to look whether I did everything all right. And So I decided to write that on the washi tape so he knows which one is in which pocket. And that means that Jin's photocard pocket is done. On to the next pocket. And I'm using my ruler to make the folding part a lot easier. And another important note is to not put any glue on the inside because that could damage the photocard or make it sticky, and you don't want that because it's an original photocard, so we gotta like protect those. Then I am doing the same with the butter font for this one as well, and this pocket is meant to be for Taehyung, and I never pull him. When I pulled him out of the butter album, I was like completely shook because this was the first time that I ever pulled him. I never pull him, and so I am really happy that I pulled him because then he pulled J-Hope, which is one of my biases, so we could definitely trade like immediately because Taehyung is one of his biases. And for these two Map of the Soul 1 photo book photo cards, I decided to go with a different kind of washi tape that would kind of suit the theme of those two books more. And here I went with the font that they use for Map of the Soul 1, or at least I tried to, and I kept this one a lot more simple. And there he goes. All snug. And then the last one is the Jimin photo card, which was kind of I think this was an extra photo card for if you kind of got either the pre-order or it was because you got the set. I'm not sure, but it's a holographic one, and I pulled Jimin, so I went with a black background for the washi, and I did the same font that I did for Jungkook as well. And then we're on to the last pocket that I am making, and I made this out of the spare paper that I had left. So that means that the photo card, like photo strip, isn't going to fit like completely. It's going to stick out a bit, but I am definitely making sure that that part can't easily bend or rip when I am traveling to give it to Danny. So I made sure that all these pockets that I made in this video, that I put an extra sleeve or an extra like folder or envelope all around those. And I like to clean up the edges. And I'm checking to see whether it fits. And here I'm going with the gold washi tape again, because this one is from the Butter album. And there you go. This is what it looks like. And you can see that it sticks out a little bit, but I'm making sure that it will stay safe. And this is what they all look like. I feel like they're very simple, but they still look very cute. And the most important part is that they're practical, and I believe that they really are. And so that is it for this video. I hope you liked this video. Stay hydrated, stay tuned, and until my next video, bye!